Oshi Tomoshimasu. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of the Oshi Moshi Idol podcast. As always, I am your host, Wii Bookstore. As always, I've got my regulars here with me today, Maris and Mina.
Hello.
And then we are joined by returning guests at Matto. Matt.
Hey, it's good to be back.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know who Matt is, he is a fan currently living in Japan. He does handshake reports and things like that. And then also he also regularly features on some other podcasts, right? Like NMB Takoyaki Party and Nanabu no Sekai. Yeah, he's a voice in our community, and we like him here. So thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So I guess as always, we gotta figure out what's been going on in our lives since we've all last saw each other. I guess I'll hand it off to Matto first. Since we saw you like forever ago, any big events in the life of Matto?
Quite a lot, I guess. Yeah, so I guess it's pretty much since before summer break, which I had like a bunch of concerts and handshake events. I had the NMB Arena Tour concert, Keyaki Arena Tour concert, my last Yamamoto Sayaka handshake event, and then also 27 concert handshake events, and then most recently, I got one pin light here, glass of water.
Hey. Wait, is it? No, it looks Kaze ni Karate mo.
Kaze.
Come on, Matt. What? Oh no.
I was thinking what came to mind. Yeah. That shows how much of a Keyaki fan I am, even though I went.
Yeah, I can see that.
What's my very first handshake event with
We love Keyaki here.
I love Keyaki. I don't know about you guys, but I love Keyaki Zaka. Yeah, that's the only thing I know about. So, yeah.
So anything over this last week, maybe, Matt?
Yeah, I guess. This weekend I went to my very first Keyakizaka handshake event.
Who do you shake hands with?
Who I could shake hands with and who I had tickets with. So I had 3 tickets for that day. I had Sugai-sama. I had Katoshi.
Woo!
And I had Neru, but Neru was sick. So I actually didn't get a chance to meet her.
Neru.
Yeah. So we'll ask you more about that.
I want to know everything. I want to know. Yeah.
Not much, yeah. And then also after that, I also watched Hibiki.
I want to know that too.
Oh yeah, we want to know about that definitely.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Maris, what you been up to?
I'm sick. As always. Actually, not as always, but like this last month has been really tough for me. Like I've been really sick. I don't know, I'm probably not drinking enough water or like having proper vitamins. So just watch out, guys. It's bad. And Vancouver is like rainy again, so it sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just have been going to like random concerts. Nothing like Japanese, I guess. Did I go to anything Japanese related? I don't think so. I'm going to like a really cool concert and I can talk about it later, like whenever it comes out. It's like this month, so whenever it happens. Other than that, just a couple of friends came back from Japan, so that's why I have all the Keyaki swag. Look at that. Oh yeah, so sexy. And then you have like this amazing thing I got. This is from Tappy. Tappy got like Techi stuff for me. It's like, it's good, guys. Like, look how big this magazine is. Like, Japanese magazines are like amazing, and I forget how amazing they are. Like, but every time I get like one of these things, I'm like, shit, I should just buy more Japanese magazines. And I also got these guys that I'm gonna open up and let you guys know who I got as a photo card.
You should open it now.
Oh, should I just do it now?
Yeah. Do it now.
Oh my god. Okay, so you guys wanna start talking about other stuff, because that's about it. Like for me.
Live unboxing.
Live unboxing.
Yeah, live unboxing. I
No,
just have
ASMR, you have to
I have
do the rapper.
I have this.
You don't. Well, there is like a little pull tab. You can just.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
there's a pull tab you can do. Yeah,
Oh, you're
you have
right.
to find it. There's a.
I'm a professional at that. You know.
There's out here with a
There we go.
ceramic.
All right, guys.
See,
Let's
that's like
see.
the-
So this. Wait, should I open the Techi one or the other? This
You already
one
opened
is.
that one. Might as well.
Oh,
Dealer,
open
dealer's
the
choice.
This is type
The
D.
Techi one last.
This is
Do
type
D.
D. This is type A. Okay, so
Do
let's
D
open this one
Alphabetical.
first.
Yeah.
No, we're not opening the Techi one first. I'm not opening the Techi one. Look at this. It opens up like this, guys. It's a very good feeling. Then look. Then you do this.
Wow, it slides
So-
off.
Wow. Then you
It's
have
loud.
this
That's
little
a-
tab here. Look at that. So good. Okay. So in this one you have Odanana, Akanen, Fuyuka, and Pei-chan in the cover. Let's
Mhm.
see.
Mm.
That's how the CD is inside. And what is the curse?
Did you get?
Oh my god! It's the second time I get Sugai-sama. I got Sugai-sama.
Guy.
I got Sugai
Sugai.
in my previous in my Garaware. I got Sugai and Sarina. So if I get Sarina here, it's gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, so like the tab again, and then I guess the CD has like a different color, yeah. So it's not yellow. And
Ooh, who's a member?
ooh, I know someone that is gonna die. It's Sasaki Kumi. Oh, this is such a
Ooh.
good picture.
That's a good.
Oh, this is such a good picture. I'm really happy with this. Can you guys see it? It's like glary
Yes.
and stuff, but like
Sorry, but oh,
it's
damn.
a really good Sasaki Kumi picture. I don't like the Sugai picture that much because it's like far away. Like you really have to like
Yeah.
look. I mean, some people like the entire body stuff. I don't know. I don't care. And then like because it was an HMV thing, you also get like this guys, which is kind of like cool. Like these are like the couples from the DVD. So like Techi and Memi, and then for example Miyu and Ayaka. But you also have like this dumb thing that is like a regular size photo card, but it's like, yeah, these guys are not that important, so we're just like making like
That's so-
tiny. Like what the fuck? What is this? Like this is so infuriating. Like if you like Habu
That's-
or Odanana or Katoshi or Kawatahina, like too bad you don't get a regular size photo card like this, because they're
That's like one quarter of the Sentimental Train album art.
like what is this? What is this bullshit? Like can't you just get like an extra card to put in there? Is that expensive? Come on, Keyaki. Help me out here.
They don't want
Okay.
any nice things.
Yeah, we can't have nice things because we're Keyaki fans. So there you go. Yeah, so that was it. That was it for me. You guys can continue.
Mina, what you been up to?
Student life. I'm just,
Student life,
you know. Yeah, and
studying.
yeah, I'm teaching. I'm actually making friends at like iZone, so they're asking me about the members. So I'm like, okay, sure. So I'm kind of active on the, or like I'm kind of an active member on a Kakao chat. So yeah,
Cacao.
Kakao. That's it. That's all.
Fun.
How about you?
Me, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of movies, like a lot of A24 films.
And being a bully on
then,
Twitter.
Ooh.
The only
What?
thing that
I'm
other than
sorry.
bully is me.
What?
It's just
Oh,
Maris all the
sorry.
time.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not a bully. I'm bullied.
I witnessed it. So
Snake like Neru.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't bully anyone.
ooh.
Yeah. I got a speeding ticket today, which was like a real bummer.
Oh no.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah,
Were you
yeah.
like going super fast?
No, it was so I was going. So I mean, I'm gonna say in MPH. So you guys are.
I have no idea what that means. I just understand kilometers. So
Oh, I know.
Yeah. But basically, right? So it was like a school zone, but I hadn't realized that school zone time had started yet because it was like 45 minutes before they get out of school.
Yeah.
And then I was going like 5 miles per hour over, which isn't a big deal typically, but it's a school zone. So yeah, that was it. So yeah, that sucked.
You ran over some kids, is that what I heard? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I set fire to the school. Yeah, that was my
That's what a bully would do, right? So
this is why
just
he's
matches
so
you.
wide.
Just matches you, being the bully that you are.
Josh said I'm bullying the law by speeding.
Yes.
Yes.
You deserved that ticket. You deserved it. Every single second of that ticket. Second?
Yeah.
What? Anyway.
But yeah, that's that was that was me. But yeah, we can move on to some news now, I guess. So we're gonna start with some 48 news. Right now, like currently, you have at least 4 AKB members in Korea, but we don't really know why. We just see like pictures of them in Korea. So we know that Chiba Eddie is there, Nakanishi Chiori, Kubo Santone, and then Kato Reina are all in Korea right now, which is funny just because like Eyes One, which is a Korean group, right, are currently in Japan. Like they just landed, I think, earlier tonight.
Yes.
But I do we have any? Mina, do you have any information on why they're in Japan?
I think they're actually filming for a variety show, but there's not a lot of detail about that. But it might be because of that, or it might be like preparing for their album debut. Yeah. And
So,
single, right? It's gonna be a single.
single.
It's not an
Yes.
album, right?
Sorry,
Okay.
single. I think it's single. Single or album.
I don't know. Yeah, it might be an album. I don't know.
it might be a mini. I just know IOI's first release was a mini.
I think it's a
okay.
mini, but yeah,
So it's like
the
5
members
songs.
have.
It's just that mini albums are not that common in Japan, right? Is that a Korean thing?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a Korean thing. So yeah, it might be that.
Like in the West, you have EPs, right? But
yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nako and Sakura have been going back and forth for like the members' birthday lives. So I don't know. There's another birthday coming up, so it's Hitomi's birthday. So they might do another V live. So
yes, and I mean that's just like a good way to like segue into like so the 54th single for AKB was announced. The song is called No Way Man, and then and then it's the center is Sakura, and then she's flanked by Nako and Hitomi. So it's like Eyes One's like goodbye single before they leave for 2.5 years. 2.5 years exclusively to Eyes One, as far as we know.
So we didn't talk about this.
Deal.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this 2.5 year bullshit. Do you guys think it's bullshit? Because I think it's bullshit. Okay, good.
It's bullshit for us, like the fans, but like for Korea standard, it's good for them because marketing, right?
I know, but like, imagine
IOI was allowed to do whatever the fuck they wanted with their other company.
I know, that's the thing. That's why I was like kind of upset. I'm like, why it doesn't have to be exclusively for Eyes One? I don't know.
But like, how are the Japanese fans? Do you know any of this? I don't think you do, right, Matto? Like, do you know? I would be so goddamn pissed if I was like a Japanese fan that was just like a super big fan of like Nako or like Sakura, and then it's like, oh yeah, cool, we're not gonna see them for 2.5 years now because they're doing like this Korean thing I don't give a damn about. So
yeah. That's pretty much how I feel about it.
All right,
that's a lot of people. I feel
I
like
am a Sakura fan, and
are you a huge Sakura fan?
Yeah, so she's like my number 2 after Sayaka. So, which is just terrible timing on my part. And also,
oh my god!
Yeah,
are you okay? Are you alive? Oh my god! You need a hug.
Who's also on hiatus now too.
Yeah.
So it's like
you need a hug, dude.
I don't know. I don't care about 40 at this point now. You know?
You're
like,
cursed. You're cursed.
That's cursed.
I mean, I was doing pretty fine.
Like,
you know.
Yeah.
You're like worse than Hirate Yurina. Holy shit, that's like a curse. Like legit
all
curse.
All 3 of my
there.
favorites.
Yeah.
So it's I think for Sakura, it actually might be a good thing for her because
Yeah.
she's like been sick very often, like for handshake events, and so she's been canceling. Like
Is
literally,
it
it's like
sick?
she just gets sick or like I don't know, like fatigue maybe. Because like whenever the handshake event, if she doesn't cancel outright, she'll like cancel after like the first like 2 or 3 slots. So basically, she'll do it in the morning and then cancel the evening slots. There's actually really it's kind of a funny story. Is they did that one iZone performance at the handshake event, and Sakura stayed the whole day for that.
Oh yes, I heard
because they couldn't just like,
seems
oh,
like
I'm calling
really-
sick and then show up on the stage and perform. It's kind of weird. And then they did like a Omikuri, so they basically brought out like all the fans had like a big poster for her. It was congratulating her for the Sankyo for getting 3rd place. And that was in end of August, but the Sankyo was in June, so it's like that's how long she's been like calling off sick. They haven't had a chance to do that until now. So maybe it was like congratulating her for sticking out to a whole day. You know, it's kind of the joke that people make.
I mean, with Sakura, like, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's good for her because when you call in sick, then you have to do all these makeup slots, so it just keeps on building up on top for. It's like student loan debt. You can't get rid of it. But this is her way of getting rid of it is going to Korea, and I guess they're finally now issuing refunds for people who can't see her in time.
I think like it's good for Sakura because that's what she wanted to. Like Sakura always kind of wanted to. She really likes K-pop. We all knew that, and you know she's gonna be like the face, the Japanese face at least. I guess way more than Mako. She's popular, right? So I think like she got to be like a K-pop star, kind of. You know, that's just kind of what she wanted, but. I don't know, man. If I was a Japanese fan, I would be like goddamn pissed about this stuff. And I mean, they're gonna refund everything right now, so it's so sad.
Yeah, because even for Sentimental Train, they have tickets going until December, so she's gonna be gone in October. I think October 21st is their last handshake events for all those members.
Yeah.
I mean, Sakura's like MOBA made out like that people should like think about this as like studying abroad. Like she is coming back just to like try to like calm like I would imagine like angry fans and things like that. But I mean, just like my perception of Sakura, right? Like she's done it all, right? She's centered HKT for however long. She's been at AKB center. She's a regular in their Senpatsu. She's down with Sosankyo, right? She kind of graduated from doing Gravure. So I mean, like. I feel like she's running out of things to do in 48 group.
I think she's gonna come back and graduate. That's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah. Because I do think like when you do everything, like what else, right? I think like
I mean
it's like Nanase, for example. Like we're all said that Nanase is graduated, but Nanase did everything she could do with Nogi. We talk about that stuff, right? Which is not what I think that Zoomin did. Like Zoomin had a lot of stuff to do, but like Nanase did it, and I think like Sakura did everything, and then like this Korean stuff is like her last step, and then she'll probably come back. It would be cool if she could come back and like screw everything. You're gonna do one more Sosenkyo and then graduate.
I mean, just like her doing
like, what up, Jurina? Come up, you know. Now that I'm like K-pop famous, like that I'm K-pop famous, like what up, you know? That would be
I made so much money.
Jurina, she transferred into a trophy, a cloud. You know, she's multi-idol.
But like if Sakura blows up in Korea, she actually has a really good chance of winning Sosenkyo if she gets like international fans to buy her shit or like vote for her or like I don't know, like something happened that people like are voting for her. I don't know. She might. I would totally do that. I would totally be like, okay, this is actually my last Sosenkyo. Just do it, Sakura.
I hope she continues YouTube gaming. Right? Like I don't watch all the stuff on her channel, but like I hope she keeps doing that just because like it feels like
she will, right? You don't think she's gonna do it?
I don't know. I mean, we don't know anything, right? Yeah. But just because it feels like a good like independent outlet for her, right? Like she's like in charge and this is her channel.
And it's actually pretty great. I like watching Sakura play. I'm not like a huge Sakura fan. I'm not a huge Jurina fan too. I actually like Sakura more than I like Jurina, I guess. Jurina, I'm just there for the lols because she's like super fun. But like Sakura, I kind of like respect her drive and like she did the stuff. But like she can stay in Korea, I guess. I think that's her saying. And you know, sorry, Matto.
Yeah.
She can just stay in Korea and never come back.
Comments are saying that she said she had to quit, but she only really wants to if she has to. So.
Oh.
The YouTube stuff. Oh.
The gaming channel.
So. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We don't know what happens.
Those were fun to watch, actually.
Yeah.
There was a long break when she was doing the produce stuff because I think they had like they're not allowed to be on social while they were in Korea for like 2 months basically. That's why you saw like, the big lull of activity on her YouTube channel. She didn't do anything during that time.
Yeah, so just to move things along here.
Yeah.
Junkin happened while we were gone.
Yes.
The winners of Junkin are Fortune Cherry. And that's a duo of two D3 members, two draft 3 members, one from AKB, one from HKT, Tada Kyoka and Matsuda Yumi. And the single and the song for that, or the video, the song for that is coming out December 19th. And I mean, Maris, like the fact that you say you've never heard these people is because they're draft 3.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get it.
And I mean, that's the point of Junkin, right? Like everyone has like a semi-equal chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even like the runners-up of Junkin, right? Where the 15-member NGT second generation, like they just all went in together. They got second, which is like really exciting for them, just because like they're nobodies, right? But they get like a runner-up like prize of a music video, I think. Yeah, coupling track maybe. Yeah. So I mean that's not cool. I actually watched most of Junkin, I think.
You were
but everyone I picked like just they didn't win. Everyone I wanted to win in a matchup pretty much didn't win.
It's the curse, right?
That's how,
yeah. That's how it is.
In other news, we got some reports that Murayama Yuiyui, she was offered by Yui Han to succeed her as general manager of AKB, but she turned that down. So yeah.
Didn't she say she wanted to be general manager?
No, Yuiyui has always kind of been like I'm just going to do my job and I'm going to do it well. And I don't really care about a lot of the extras.
She like 12, like super young as well? I'm not 12, but like she's young,
Yuiyui,
right?
No, Yuiyui's one of the like senpai.
Oh no! I'm confusing with Yuiyui. It's okay. Yeah, just go ahead.
Yeah,
ignore
Yuiyui's like
anyway.
17.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting because a lot of people like aspire to be general manager, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it calls to like Yuri's character. Like she is like the theater queen, or that's the way people perceive her, right? She's just here to do her job. She's gonna do it well. In other news, you have Fujita Nana, who's graduating. She is a 10th gen member. And because Kato Reina is currently in Korea, that means there are no 10th gen members left in Japan right now. All of them are like abroad, right? So you have like there's like Iriyama Anna.
Yeah.
She's in Mexico, right? In other news, you have Teacher is actually still selling. Yeah. So King Records sent out a release that they are undergoing a third resale of their 3 million copy selling Teacher.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Why? Can someone explain to me why? Because I don't understand.
It's catchy.
Especially at this point because
it's catchy.
After the election, it comes with the election.
Yeah.
It's done. So thank you, it's done.
I don't know.
I mean, so everyone was saying, right, that the reason why Teacher was selling so well was because of the election, right? But I mean, this kind of gives like Teacher fans like some leeway, saying like, "Hey guys, it's not actually that bad a song. It's still selling." Post Sankyo, but We here are not known for being big fans of Chica T-shirts.
All right, so here's the problem. If you guys keep buying this record, this single, Akimoto's gonna think it's fine to make songs like this again.
Oh my gosh.
So please
No,
stop. Please stop enabling this beast, okay? Because like it's
It's too
bad
late.
already. Because like
I
he's
mean,
already
Akimoto was
making
always-
teacher songs for Keyaki, and that's not okay with me.
Oh.
And I don't want that anymore.
Student
Just like
dance. Student dance.
so student dance. I'm gonna ask Matto because everybody that went to the arena tour said that one of the best moments is actually when they perform student dance. But the lyrics are so bad. The concept
I know.
it's great, but like the lyrics are bad. So stop giving Akimoto his
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
no.
I didn't really care for that performance too much. I guess it was like cool because it did like the lights were all out and they're like getting like weird like Ghostbusters costumes or whatever.
Clockwork Orange.
We weren't allowed to have our pin lights on. They didn't even do overture. They skipped the Keyaki overture to do
Oh.
this.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was a little bummed out about that.
Well, it's because they had like flashlights on, and then like they were
Yeah,
like
yeah.
doing like stuff with flashlights, so that's why they didn't want people to turn on their light sticks. But
My
it's
triangle
Keyaki, so they're all like, there's like this concept and whatever, so that's why we love
art.
them. It's art, yeah. They're not idols; they're art, you know.
Artists.
Yeah,
Artists.
they're idols. They're just like broken idols. They're just
Okay.
they're just bad
Yeah.
idols.
I mean, Akimoto was already pulled off the BTS collab because of people
Oh yeah.
people
Yeah.
saying that he's misogynist and nationalist and he's evil and
Yeah.
so
I mean, Akimoto is evil, but like, guys, you're totally overreacted to that one. No.
yeah. So I mean, just to round up the AKB news, Oricon actually they put out an article that kind of it's kind of like a study or analysis of Sentimental Train, and about how Sentimental Train or like why they think Sentimental Train like sells so well, which is just interesting from my perspective at least, just because like it's one song and they're like dedicating like an article to it and they're like tracking its sale numbers and things like that. But essentially like they break it down into like two things, like both are like novelty reasons. Like people are paying attention to this song because it's a Sosenkyo single, but it's one without the winner, Jurna. And then the other reason it being that so many of AKB's like top members did not participate in Sosenkyo, like Sashi, Yukiden, Sayanee, etc. Right? And so that kind of generates interest in the fact that like these are all sort of like newish or lesser known members, and I guess to Oricon, that's them thinking like, oh, the reason people are buying this is because it feels new, like it feels like a fresh 48.
Mm.
That's interesting. I mean, I think if people are buying because they're like, there's like something new about it, that's like a good thing to put your money like for. Like I would if it's something that I feel like 48 is stale or whatever. I don't follow 48, so I can't say. But if as a fan I thought like, let's say 46, like if 46, which I do, like I think it's like we need something different than Teichi Center. I would definitely like put my money there if it's like a single that does something different, right? So that's cool that fans are supporting it.
Yeah. And just speaking about Jurna, she's kind of like off and on with her like activities right now. She's like not participating in Sentinel Train Handshakes yet. We still don't know anything about whether they're updating the music video or anything. But also
they can.
She did a cover, I think. And then she had a surprise appearance on a showroom. Like it was like a goodbye showroom for Morihira Riko, who I think is graduating. And like in the middle of the stream, she just like walks into the door and is like, "Hey guys, I'm Jurna." And then everyone's like, "Oh, it's Jurna."
That was
Oh
cute.
my god, Jurina's here.
Yeah.
That was cute, the reaction.
So right now I'm going to hand it off to Matto, who's going to tell us a little bit about NMB and their new releases.
Yeah, so I guess last week they revealed the 19th single, Bokudate Naichaoyo, which is coming out October 17th. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so they revealed the music video and the actual song. They already revealed the Senbatsu. So of course, yes, Sayaka is the center of it, and the music video is very interesting because actually they include all of the members from NMB in the music video.
Even
All
the
71.
members that graduated? No, right?
No,
Oh,
71
okay.
current members.
Okay, all right. I didn't watch it. I was like,
current-
wow.
All the active members, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess first off, I guess I'm contractually obligated to say that I like it. So yeah, I like it. I guess yeah, it's a good song. I wish it was better. It's not super catchy in my opinion, but it's like it's a kind of
I liked the
song.
choreo. I felt like the choreo felt very NMB.
Okay,
yeah. Like it has like that like I don't really know how to describe it. It has like a campiness to it, right? Like a kitsch that like only NMB can really pull off.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess what I heard is they just learned the choreography like maybe like that morning when they filmed that music video. So it's not actually very. Some parts of it look very sloppy, as you guys can tell. So yeah, I guess yeah. From the music video, I guess there's like 4 like big points that really hit me. The first point is they show like old clips of Sayaka, like when she's like in NMB and stuff. So I really like, okay, yeah, I see what you're doing. You're trying to get the nostalgia stuff. It's working. And
Matt died.
I think.
No.
Oh no.
We lost her.
Maris did something and she's like.
Yeah, I thought it was me. I was like, what did I do? Did I break something?
And then I looked at Maris and I was like, did she do something?
No, I don't know if I can.
We'll wait to see what happens with Matt. But I can fill in some blanks here. So I also watched the music video, right? I guess like the really standout parts to me, other than like the old Sayanee footage, which was really cool, right? Was like the very beginning, the very end, right? So like the very beginning, you have like it's Sayanee, right? And she's walking out steps, right? And then when she reaches the top, like there's this very powerful image of there being all 71 members in formation.
Oh yes,
right?
yeah.
And so that was super cool. Just because like there's unlike visually too, like the steps are like gray, right? But then you reach like this plateau and it's like NMB colorful, which is really cool. And then like the very end where she kind of like pieces out and it's like she's like bye and then she walks away from them. That was also like I felt that. Like
you're like I was there.
Yeah.
So I'm not in charge of the phone call. So if you can kick and invite Matto again, that would be great.
I don't know how to do that. I'm on my. It's my phone that's.
All right.
On the call.
Because I think he just
Unless he kicks himself out.
I don't think he is at this point. Because he's been like stuck like this. Like,
yeah, I know. I could. He's gone. Oh, it's gone. Okay.
So maybe he's gonna try and come back here.
Yeah, but now we're all screwed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put up the standby.
Yeah.
Screen.
Okay, guys. We'll be right back. Oh my god. Well, he's not physically back yet. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there you go.
Crap. I got so excited. I got so warm.
Yeah, I know. Like, what did you do? Did you like kick a modem? What?
Yeah, I guess not. The modem's over there, so actually I don't know. So I don't know what happened. Look, when did are you guys live?
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
So you left off. You were talking about you were talking about the music video, right?
Yes.
And you were talking about the old Sayanee footage.
Yeah. So I guess that hit me in the nostalgic feels. So yeah, I saw what they're doing. The next point was the big like formations. They did the giant N. They did the big M.
Oh,
And the
Oh,
big
yes, yeah.
the big whatever that last thing was supposed to be. I think it was.
It was almost a bee.
It
It
kind of
was a
looked
very
like
strange looking bee.
yeah. Someone said it looked like floppy boobs or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. The third point, I guess, is like near the end where it's like there's the big line of all the members. She's running past them, high fiving all the members, each and every member, and that's actually like pretty significant because they usually do that. Like at the big graduation concerts, they'll have like all the members lined up, and the graduating member will either like shake hands with them, hug them, high five them. So I'm curious at the Sayaka's graduation concert at the end of this month, like who's gonna be the member that sends her off, because Sayaka is always like the last member to send off the graduating member. So yeah, I always like choke up whenever I see that part of the music video. Like I've seen it like 100 times now, and then the last point I want to hit on was the very last shot, where after she does all the high fives, it's just shot on her. And she does peace with a big smile. The big smile, like I'm very familiar with seeing that all the time, so it definitely hit me because she's my Kamiyoshi, and I actually can say that confidently. I've met her multiple times, so
we're so sad for you.
Yeah, so I'm
sad for ourselves too.
It wrecked me.
Oh no. No, I'm not ready for like graduations of my Oshi men's guys. Like you guys talk about this and I start imagining like what I'm gonna feel.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna like
bye Techi.
Don't say that. Oh
no, like Techi, I don't know. Whenever it happens, we'll talk about it, but like I might be okay with Techi graduating. I might be okay. All right.
Say that now.
I don't know. Yeah, I say this now, and then she graduates,
and then later you like see her like bawling on stream.
I'm gonna cry on stream probably. Yeah.
Matto, I wanted to ask you as an NMB fan, how you thought this music video or in this song like stacks up to other grad singles like Milky, Nana, etc.
Yeah, I guess it's. So I guess so like Nana's was "Don't Look Back," which is a pretty cool song. Milky's was "Boku 9," which is kind of like a ballad, very slower paced, chill song. It's just kind of like a bit more poppy, but yeah, so it's kind of like somewhere in the middle, between like has like slow moments, but also it also has some faster moments. Yeah, I think I like "Don't Look Back" better than the Bokutate Night Chaoyo. Compared to like other NMB singles, it's kind of like in the middle of the road for me.
What is your favorite NMB? Yes.
Oh man, that's hard. That's a hard question. Because
for me, it's Yokubomo no.
AKB in general. Yeah. Like I said, I really like "World with the People." It's a really
it's a
I mean, but it feels so NMB, right?
Yeah, it's it's very iconic to NMB, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a character song.
Yeah. A lot of people hate it because they have like the troll like text over the whole thing. I think that's funny. So, but yeah, of course I also like the music songs. Nagaichi, Ibiza Girl, Durian Shonen also. Bangers. Yeah, and then also the Seishun no Lap Time. That's like their kind of anthem. Like whenever they do concerts, it's like the song gets everyone hyped. Usually it's like there's like some sad news, and then they do that song.
And then it's like, oh yeah, NMB.
We're not sad at all.
Yeah.
So it's looking forward to it. I actually haven't like bought any handshake tickets for it because they're doing kind of weird. They're doing a weird thing right now where they're doing just normal handshake events. Sayaka is not going to be doing any of those events, but they do have a special handshake event that Sayaka will be doing on October 14th. Yeah, October 14th, which comes out before the single. October 18th and October 20th. Which they haven't released any details. They haven't even started selling the tickets yet. So it just says 19th single SP. What?
You're going to be seeing NMB today, right?
Yes, they have their 8th anniversary concert in Makahari today. So after we finish this, I'm gonna be heading down there.
Cool.
Are you okay
And
with
also-
Sayaka graduating, or are you still like? Because I think she did pretty much everything she could in
Yeah,
NMB as
yeah.
well. Yeah.
I feel like the timing's kind of like if she did like a year ago, I feel like it'd probably been better off because at least you still have like, a lot of like the future. NMB's
Yeah.
future is a lot more secure.
Like
Now,
people who were
it's still okay.
expecting to be big. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now it's kind of a weird spot, but they might be okay, So, I guess the timing could have been better though, because like my last handshake with her was in August, and her last handshake ever is in October. So,
Yeah.
but I am going to her graduation concert in Osaka at the end of October, so that's be fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who do you think we should look out for to like sort of lead NMB moving forward?
Okay, that's a good question. I guess Miru, since actually now she's not going. She's kind of like the interim ace, I guess. I guess she kind of was promoted to be the next ace with the whole Masaka Singapore stuff. But also Otayuri. Otayuri, she's kind of like been getting some action, get some pushed up. Of course, also Yoshida Akari. I think it's gonna be more of a split thing, because for Sayaka, she's like both the ace and the leader, so they're actually gonna split responsibilities. I can see Akari, Yoshida Akari being kind of the leader, like maybe the new captain of the whole group, and then maybe Otayuri being the new ace or whatever. Miru also just being the ace too, or at least your stronger candidate.
Yeah. So this single will also have a Sayanee solo song, right? And then
graduation song.
And then I also heard Sayanee's composing a new song for NMB's Kenkisei.
Yeah, they actually did that last week. They had she produced an entire brand new. Whoa. Sorry. She produced a brand new stage, like theater stage for the Kenkisei, for the third draft and sixth generation. We're having an earthquake right now.
It was my phone that fell. I was just receiving a phone call.
You're having an earthquake right now?
Yeah, it's a little shaky right now.
Oh, really? I thought it was just like my phone falling.
No.
The earthquake's so big it made your phone shake. No.
No, because like when it fell, you went like whoa, and I was like, I'm sorry, it's just my phone that fell. Holy shit!
That's why I reacted to, and then I realized, we're also shaking too. So yeah. But I guess she made a stage for the Kenkisei, I guess not for Kenkisei, but the third draftees and six gens. They combined them together. One of the songs actually is pretty cool because I guess there's an actual voice clip in the song of Sayaka going Gambare, and that's pretty intense.
Does 48 make stage only songs? Like, is that a thing? Ever?
Yeah, I guess there's that new one, like when Takamino left, there was the MT called that the one that came out last year, 2 years ago, for Team A. Yeah, so there's actually stage and team songs or whatever and theater songs, but they haven't done a new one of those in a very long time. Besides that one, you guys saw the image. I guess it was from 2014. These are all the new stages coming out for all the groups. And people were getting really pissed because he's going to make a song for BTS, but not the 48 groups.
Yeah. So I have one bit of NMB news before I think we should move on to international stuff. Watanabe Miyuki, Milky, has made her comeback in the last month, which is kind of a big deal. So the overarching title for it all is Milkyland, right? There's a music video out for it now. It's mostly just behind the scenes footage and the recent live. Then they kind of conglomerated together.
From the concert.
And then there's a bunch of new songs. So Matto actually attended the first Milkyland live, and we'll actually get back to him on that later on in the podcast. International news. Should I just say what I have?
Sure.
Yeah. So a lot's happening in BNK. So they announced their fifth single, which is titled BNK Festival, and it's centering Punis. So the thing about BNK Festival that I thought was interesting was is this an original song? Because I don't think there's an AKB Festival.
I haven't heard of.
If this is BNK's first original song, I think that's a pretty big deal.
Well, the song AKB Festival is a pachinko song.
Oh,
Oh,
so there is AKB festival.
Yeah, it's called AKB48 Festival or AKB Festival. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah,
is
it could be.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a pachinko song.
Yeah, so that is coming out soon. And then also they announced with this single that for their sixth single they will be doing Sosenkyo. They'll be holding general
Ooh.
election because that's what you do when you're a 48 group, right? You hold an election. How many members are there even in BNK right now? I assume there's not that many. Yeah, that'll be interesting to watch.
I'm sorry, I'm really distracted with chat right now because chat is like, dude talking about our favorite group during an earthquake, and it's like, there's like Wata all the way, like, good job, Matto. Like, honestly, this, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like it's the Twilight Zone that is happening, like it's an episode, because every time I mess up something here, something happens with Matto way back in Japan. I dropped something, his camera froze and he dropped the call, and then my phone fell on the ground, and then earthquake happened.
And then earthquake happened.
What is going on, guys?
This penetrated the earth, and then
this podcast is cursed. There you go. I'm sorry. I just got really distracted about this.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, BNK general elections coming up soon. They also are releasing their own manga. I don't have that many details on that, but that was an interesting thing to throw in there. Also, JKT released their music video for Pocari Sweat with Oguri Yuiyui. The song is called "Sweat for Your Dreams." What?
Don't you guys think that Pocari Sweat is a really weird name? Like
Weird name for a drink.
Yeah.
It's such a weird name for a drink. This will never fly this side of the world. Do we all agree that this will never fly?
Yeah.
Because there's also the other drink. It's called cow piss in Japan, but it's called Calpico in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but the way that it's written is not like cow piss. It's like
cow
piss together with an L. Yeah, of course. But like, like Pocari Sweat legit just writes Pocari Sweat.
And it looks like sweat.
Oh.
It's like
So I'm telling you that's not JKT.
Yeah.
It's just randos. It's just random people with Oguri Yuiyui singing this song.
I thought it was JKT.
Mekier, who is it? Tell us, comments.
Yes.
Because if it's not JKT, then it's a bunch of girls who sing and dance who aren't 48 but with Oguri Yuiyui. And that's really interesting.
Save us, chat. They say it's
Please.
randos. Alright.
It's randos?
Well,
but they like sing and stuff. Who are? I want to know who they are. I'm gonna find out who they are, and then because the song is actually really interesting. It's pretty simply like produced, right? But it gives me like these like 2011 like indie electronic rock vibes, which is really weird. But then like the vocals on top of it are very like commercial song, and it's a very interesting song to me. It's random Indo girls. That's so weird to me. I hope they become a group then. I hope they join.
Please,
they know how to join 48,
please.
but
my question is, why is it not JKT then? That's what I want to know.
If Oguri Yuiyui is there, why is it not JKT?
Yes, it's a
It's not the first time, because in 2011 they also did like a Pocari Sweat commercial with JKT48.
Yeah,
this just makes sense. Right?
Yeah. It's just super weird because I thought I recognized some of those girls, but I could just be tripping just because I don't actually know JKT that well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something to look into.
Names.
But yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have for international. I don't know if you have anything else.
Not really. Oh, MNL's single got first on iTunes in the Philippines.
Aitakatta.
Okay.
Yeah, Aitakatta. Yay.
That song that we never heard in our lives.
I didn't hear it 300 times on AK Bingo at all.
Right. I've never heard it before, but yeah, that one was a news. You said BNK already, so I think
I said BNK.
Again?
Unless you had more to say about BNK.
SNH has new profiles, pics. You can check on their website about it.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Did you have any more Eyes One news that we didn't already cover?
Hold on.
Sakura
the
was
first
looking
thing-
great in the she's getting that
Yes.
Korean glow up already.
Okay,
Woo!
the thing with
Sakura.
like
She got like new
Korean
clothes. Woo!
yeah, their clothes are good, but like the one thing I like about Korean fans is that their pictures are really good of like the members.
yeah.
That's the
Fan sites.
one thing I really like about
Yeah, you can't do
is
that in Japan. Like
The
people don't
pictures
do
of
that.
Naku look really cute.
Yeah,
and I keep
Nako's
fangirling
awesome.
over it. So
Mm.
yeah, there's pictures of Hitomi also. So because I haven't seen her out in a while, so that's
Mhm.
good.
Mhm.
Yeah. that's it.
This is kind of worth mentioning, but Eyes One is now technically under a new label
Yes.
called Off the Record, which I mean, I'm only really it's not a huge news because it's still a CJ E&M company, which
Mhm.
Stone Music was for Promise and I mean it's Mnet affiliated CJ E&M, so it's not that big a deal. They just made a new label.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but yeah. I have a few like affiliate group stuff. I think Matto has some stuff for
Sure.
too, but I'm just gonna mention Equal Love. They got an Annie song. That's a big deal.
Yes.
They have an ending for the anime
Oh,
Hashiri
Yeah.
Hibikete Yokatete.
I'm so excited.
Yokatete. Which is I'm glad I could keep running if you
Mhm.
like dub names. But yeah, they have the ending for that. It's Aikatsu Happy End, which is a coupling song for the fourth single, which it might be out now. Want you. But yeah, that's a good deal for them, right? Any songs like everyone listens to any songs, right? Like any song's a big deal, right? Matto, you could probably give some insight, right?
Of the what?
Like how, like
He zoned out.
like
Yeah,
how no I get it. How big a deal is it to get an anime deal for a song in Japan?
I guess that's fairly regular, but yeah, it's not like not every single song gets like an anime deal. So
Mhm.
Yeah. But I mean, for Equal Love
it
in
can boost
particular,
popularity.
yeah. For Equal Love in particular, I think this is pretty cool, just because they are marketing themselves as a Seiyu idol group, right?
Yeah.
And then and at least from like an international perspective, right? Like there's way more people who listen to just any songs than there are people who listen to J-pop as a whole. And then also Last Idol released the music video for their fourth single, and I really liked it. It was really good. I thought, because like they have actual vocals, like they can decently sing, which is something you can't always say about 48 or 46. And then the music video is super simple. They're just like they're doing their thing in a baseball field, and I think they actually like charted on day one or something, or week one. So kudos to them. But yeah, Matt has some stuff for Nanabun, right?
Oh yeah, so Nanabu no Nijuni. A couple weeks ago, they had their Keisan-chu event, which was kind of like a collaboration with their TV show. But I guess it was like an actual like kind of live event where it actually dropped some like pretty big news. The biggest piece of news is 3 of the idols who did not have characters now have characters now. So
Yay! Urara!
Oh, finally!
So first off, so Moe's character is named Kamiki Mikami. She's like this pink-haired looking girl.
Kami Kimi Kami.
Yeah, it's like it's a
very nakarakana.
Palindrome, yeah, I guess, yeah, or something like that. Urara's character, Reitan's character is Tojo Yuki, which is like this like purple, kind of like she kind of reminds me of like Knights from the Sega game. She's like the same kind of style with the pigtails and
That's
stuff.
weird. Okay.
that's my interpretation, I guess. Yeah, yeah, a small purple girl with like a yaiba, a small sharp tooth thingy. She looks like she'll be a character. And then Aina's character is Hiragi Tsubomi. It's kind of like a very like fashionable looking girl.
Okay.
Yes, that's cool. And then also before Fujima Sakura, Maki Sally's character, she had a YouTube channel for a while. But now they added YouTube channels for Miwako, who is Mizuha's character, June, who's Rudy's character, and also Reika, which is Chiharu's character. So I think they only done like one introductory video for those characters.
Yeah, that's cool.
Be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah.
Considering like they had Sakura, speak English in some of her videos, I wonder if they'll incorporate the other personalities. Like Chiharu, she's really into playing games, like Persona specifically. So I wonder if she'll do kind of like gaming YouTube videos or something.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I love Persona.
And then one weird YouTube channel to add is the Nanabun egg, or the tamago. And it's literally an egg with legs sticking out. And everyone's thinking it might be Moe's character because she likes birds, so she could hatch out. And I think they say like it sounds like her, so
they think they're doing like a teaser, or you think that's the legit character?
It's like a weird teaser, but also it's like a YouTube channel.
It would be fun if it was.
She has a video of this egg talking on screen, like insane.
Okay.
It's really weird, but kind of funny, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is super cool. For like Nanabun to like be doing this virtual idol thing, because like they too are all supporting themselves as the Seiyu idol group, right? And they don't have an anime yet, but they do all have these like their own characters, and so it's really cool to see this. But they're like televised variety show with what's my brother names
something Taro Shin Taro. They do
anyway,
the HKT bingo.
Hosts. Sanshiro.
Sanshiro.
Right? Yeah. That show feels so weird to me. Just because like
I never watched it. Is it good?
I haven't seen a full episode, but like just the real juxtaposed to like the 3D idol.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
So weird.
It's I can't explain it. Yeah, it's like basically it's the actual real life hosts. They're in chairs sitting talking to the idols. The idols are all their virtual like anime characters, so it's kind of like CG and real life characters. And it's just like location shoots. So like if you see behind the scenes, it's them wearing GoPros on their head, going to different shots and like doing stuff, like going to a restaurant, going to a shop and making stuff. But especially weird like the very first few episodes where only half the characters actually had like full mocap. The other characters were literal cardboard cutouts of the anime characters, and it was talking.
Yeah, I mean, when they go on location shoots, are they wearing their mocap suits?
Yeah, they're wearing a GoPro and they have like the motion sensors, and you're just seeing like first person perspective, and they're wearing their uniforms, so it's the actual Seiyu just talking.
Okay.
But
I just imagine if they're wearing like the full body suits, this would be so weird if you're like a person in a shop.
Yeah,
a bunch of kids in mocap suits walked in.
It's already kind of weird because like it's them wearing a camera on their head. Also.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of Sally with like a GoPro in her forehead.
Yeah,
so I think that's what it was.
Because they actually did shoot like an episode at the Anime Expo in Los Angeles, and they're supposed to be in character. So the whole time, like people would like run up to her, "Oh, hi, Sally!" And she's like, "Who's Sally? I'm Sakura." So it's kind of they had to like keep the illusion going.
Josh and Jimmy got an appearance on the show.
Yeah.
Jimmy or James?
I think it was Jimmy this time.
Oh, okay. All
right. Moving on to some 46 news. So a lot of things happening in Nogi. First, I'll talk about Hori Miyona has been casted for the lead role in anime adaptation movie. So it's live action, right? And it's Hot Gimmick, which is a shoujo, right? And the concept's kind of weird. So it's like this totalitarian like apartment complex or something.
That sounds awesome already.
And Sakura, I meant Miyona. Hori Miyona, not Sakura.
I was like, what?
Hori winds up in this situation where she's now being blackmailed by a neighbor boy into being his slave.
Oh, that's not legit. I regret everything I said.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird, but this is a big deal for her. It's a live action movie, and she gets to star. So yeah. In other news, Nogi. So Undergirls released their own Super Best album, like earlier in the year, or maybe even last year. I think it's this year. But they're also releasing for that sheet music book for piano and guitar, which I just thought was super cool. And then like bigger news, you have 22nd single was announced. That's coming out on November 14th, and it is the Nishino Nanase graduation single. So on that Senbatsu, you have let's see, I have it up here somewhere, or maybe I don't. But Nishino is the center, and then the other front row members are like your other big members, like you have Shiraishi, you have Saito Asuka, and you have Ikuta Erika. But then also 3 third gens. So you have Yoda Yuki. Then you also have Yamashita Mizuki, I think. And then Umizawa Minami, which is that's cool. And then in total, I think they have like 5 or 6 third gens in this Senbatsu of I think 21. And then I think there's only like 2 second gens, which is kind of sad. Especially because there's a lot of second gens who haven't been in a Senbatsu yet. Yeah, hold on, I have it up now. Yeah, there are 6 third gens, and you have Horimi Ono for second gen, and you have Mai Chun for the second gen. I don't think anyone else.
Wow.
But yeah. Yeah, so I mean,
second gen Nogis, poor girls.
They're very much the forgotten generation, right? Like third gen really skyrocketed when they got their first like solo show for Nogi Bingo 8. That was a big deal. And yeah, now you have 3 third gen members in the front row. And like so also in big news you had Wakatsuki Yumi announced graduation. Wakatsuki Yumi, who is known for being very visually artistic, and then also being really good at stages or stage plays, right? She's been cast in a lot of them, a lot of anime adaptations like Inuyasha. She's doing one later this year, Tekkon Kincrete. But yeah, she announced graduation, and it's effective November 30th, so at the end of November. And I bring her up at this time just because like she had a blog post, right? And she was talking about sort of third gens taking off, right? And then also incoming fourth gens from Saka auditions, and how it feels like to her that this is really like their time now, which made me feel even more sorry for second gens because they're so hoed all the time. But yeah. Wakatsuki leaving makes her the 6th member to leave Nogizaka this year. So that's Ikoma Rina, Roti, my hero, Saito Chiharu, Sakura Iori, and now Nishino Nase. Nogi kind of needs the 4th generation now, I think. Or they need to push second gen members. They could do that, but they don't.
They had that draft thing or the audition.
Yes.
Audition.
The second.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna get it.
happened like a month ago now, over a month now. And we still don't have any like release about what's going to happen with those girls other than some of the members who passed.
I think
we have a lot of rumors going around, but
I think we're gonna see these girls like maybe beginning of next year or end of this year. I just think that they're trying to like have the end of the year for all of these graduations that are happening on both Sakamichi big groups, right? Because there's people graduating. And do you have other Nogi news or your? Well,
yeah. So I'll let you come back to that. But yeah, I just want. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I was just gonna talk about the Keiya graduation as well, because
So I'll just say I mean there's some rumors going on Japan side, etc. about what's gonna happen with the Saka audition. Just because like you have a lot of people who are kind of salty right now about it being so long, and everyone just wants to know like where their girls are going to, like which group. So you hear rumors about that. And then we can leave Zombie for whatever you're.
I'll just talk about Zombie there, but like, so on Keiya's side, it's been, we know about this for a while already, but we got our second kanji graduation announcement.
Yeah.
So Yonetani Nanami is gonna leave Keyakizaka, kanji Keyakizaka, this year, because she wants to study. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like her blog post was very Yonetani Nanami. Like, she was like, thank you, it was great. I need to study. It was pretty much that.
Yeah.
So Yone-san is like known for like, her personality is like almost not kanji at all. Like, she's emotional and stuff like that, but she's very like peculiar. Like, she has her own like things, and she always has like her opinions, and she's like not really like, she doesn't pander to stuff. Like, she has her mindset, and then, you know, we can see that by watching like Keyaki Kenai, right? So, and the other thing about Yone-san that everybody knows is that she is very smart, and she's very much passionate about like studies, and she loves science and all of that. So I think like most KF members, most KF fans saw like that coming in a way that, not saw that coming now, but like I would, like if I stopped and think like, okay, why would Yone like graduate? I would think it was going to be because, you know, she wanted to study or go to school and do something like that, right? So I can never be mad at like people graduating because they want to like pursue studies, right? I think that's just like pretty much what you should do. Like, if you're like idols,
you can. Yeah, we shouldn't really be mad about graduations unless they're forced graduations, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or like I'm still like Yone. I'm not even. I mean, it's sad that she's leaving, but I don't have like that pain of like, oh no, you know, like Zoomin. I got like kind of emotional when that announcement happened, but like. Yeah, Yone, I can see her, you know, going and studying and just being awesome. Like, I think she's just gonna be like awesome. Like, I think she's gonna like be a scientist or like something cool like that, you know. And you're gonna like hear that Yone like did
scientist.
Yeah, like she's gonna do like some cool shit, right? Or be a doctor. I don't know.
Yeah, she'll be the doctor for the members.
Did she say something like she had promised her parents that she was going to go to college?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Her audition.
She said that if she had to like prioritize one or the other, like she would do her idol stuff, but she would also go to college and like 100% like dedicate it to that, right? And I think like they're reaching that time of their age, like they're old enough that they, you know, they need to go to university. Like people are just postponing, like Nader is postponing, and like some of the members are not interested in like going to university. Like Pei-chan is not interested in going to university, for example. But yeah, Yone I could always see like doing, and the same with Aoi. If Aoi graduates, it's gonna be because of school. If Kageyama Yuka graduates from Hiragana, it's gonna be because of school. Like we can see that coming, right? So it's emotional because she, like, especially Neru seems like she's like really sad with her graduation because they're really good friends, right? Kanji is like very close, but Neru is super close to Yone. And her blog post was really cute too. But I think the way that she's leaving is better than the way that Zoomin is leaving, because I think Zoomin leaving is a bit like bittersweet. Yone just wants to go and do her stuff, right? While, you know, Zoomin is like, oh, I'm sick, or like, oh, I can't do this, or like, oh, I feel like, So that's it. Like, she is graduating Kanji Kakizaka, and she said that Ambivalent is her last single. So we're not gonna see her in the next single, whatever the next single is. And there are rumors already that next single is happening. I was like, nah, this is not gonna happen. But like the members were spotted in Ibaraki, which is like where Risa is from, and so I was like, nah, that's not happening. But then like Nogi announced single, like it was super fast, and like Ambivalent was right after. Was like we were talking about Ambivalent at the same time. We were talking about like Nogi single. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I think maybe there is a single coming up this year. I think like Kanji tends to do that when they don't have an album coming out that year, where they do like more singles, right? But yeah, there's some rumors that that's happening, and they're definitely shooting something. Yeah, because the Kanji members are really like tired. Like Neru canceled her handshake event because she's like dead apparently.
She has like 1,000 jobs, so
yeah, she canceled. Like Matto was trying to see her in a handshake event, and yeah,
She was basically dead at the concert I was at.
Yeah. Yeah, but like Teichi doesn't even do like handshake events, right? She doesn't even bother doing that stuff anymore. Like I wonder what happened to like her tickets. Like did people get refunds? Because they are never gonna I just so you know, if you have like a Teichi ticket, just sell that shit or refund that, because you're not gonna see her. Like that's not gonna happen. So like just get rid of it while you can. Yeah, so
they usually do the Furikai. You can transfer it. So like for example, for like Neru, I could have at the next time she does a handshake event, I could use my ticket that was used last weekend at that event if I talk to the staff and get it stamped and stuff. I don't think I can go all the way just for one Neru ticket though. That's not really worth the trip. It was barely worth it just for 2 tickets.
Yeah,
but I have other plans today.
So that's the news of the sad graduation news, and well, the rest, well, let's see what's gonna happen. If it's like they're gonna do like a concert for Zoomin and Yone, that would be cool if we get something. I don't know if Keiya does that. Like we don't know because never happened. But so. I don't know if we are gonna get graduation concerts. My guess is we're not. Just gut feeling though. I don't know. Other news was last week Keyaki Republic was released, so the DVD was released. And a funny tidbit is that thing is already cursed as well, because no Yone, no Zoomin in that recording of that DVD. So like foreshadowing of what was about to come. Right? Yeah, it happened last year. So like
last year,
Zoomin was sick. Well, she was in her hiatus, and Yone for some reason didn't. Well, it was school stuff related, but like she didn't participate on that concert as well. So like, how weird is that? How weird is like it was probably like our last chance of seeing like 21 members, and the 2 members that are graduating are not there. It's like crazy. But yeah, like it's a really, really cool DVD. If you guys didn't watch it, like go buy it and support them, because it's a really cool DVD. And it's just finally good to see like a kanji like look, they grew up and they're so different like this year, like compared to last year. You can see like how much Techi's like completely changed in 1 year, right? Like how she's a completely different person. She was like happy and was smiling all the time and being like cute. Like her parkour performance was like sweet, like she was like feeling it, you know. And nowadays she's like
she's
Mary's just covering her face with her hair.
Yeah.
And that's what she does the entire thing. And then a member messes around with her, and then she smiles, and that's it, you know. Did you get to see it, Matto? Do you get to see like at least like flashes of Keyaki Republic, or?
I saw like the design. Design seems like an unfortunate choice of pattern stuff, because it kind of looks like the Confederate flag.
Oh yeah. But I was just gonna
jokes like the KKK Yakizaga, I guess.
Yeah. But... I mean, it's not the first time that they're involved in unfortunate design choices, but yeah. I was just gonna ask, like, if you saw like some of the flashes of like some clips of it, like how did it compare to like the tour that you went? Because Matto went to this concert tour that I didn't go, but I have a shirt. Yeah.
I've
So if
not,
you
I've
want
not
to
seen
talk
any
about it. No, but if you want to talk about it right now, I think that would be
Yeah,
like
go
a
ahead.
nice,
Yeah.
a
concert
nice
or the...
segue. Yeah, the
Just
concert.
The
all
concert.
the things Keyaki you experienced in the past couple of months.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, the Keyaki summer tour. I went to the one in Yokohama. Actually, I had fantastic seats. So
Ooh.
I'm used to getting like really shitty seats. But we were in the center arena area, so basically the closest area you can be, and we were the 6th row from the stage. And then like the
Ooh,
catwalk
so
they run
close.
past, we were right next to that, so it was so close
Oh,
that you could
nice.
see their faces.
Oh,
It was amazing. Funny story though is like when I was like going to get my seat, there was like some random guy like in my seat, exact same seat I had. So like I'm like told the staff, hey, this guy's in my seat, and they checked the ticket, checked him, and kicked him out. So that was good.
Why didn't you just confront the guy like, hey, are you sure you're in the right seat?
It
Yeah.
might be weird, freak out. If big white guy shows up, hey, no.
Get out of my
Silent.
seat.
like that's my seat.
Err.
Yeah. But like I said, that concert was really good.
How
I'd say,
does
like,
it
Tetsu was dead.
Sorry, I was gonna
Oh.
say like how do you think it compares to like other like 48 members? Because it's like a production. Like Kea concerts have like this concept and like which I think is like kind of unique. So how did you feel?
Yeah, like that whole thing we said before. You have the school dance or whatever the song is
Student
called.
dance.
Student dance.
Student dance.
Mhm.
Student, yeah. Yeah, like that whole like the all lights out, Ghostbusters flashlight thing. I mean, that was really interesting. Yeah, and then they kind of did all their songs. Like I said, Tetsu looked dead half the time. Like basically was not looking down the whole time, kind of like walking, like dragging her feet. I was kind of like, I'm gonna say like maybe something blasphemous, but I wasn't impressed by Tetsu.
Oh, nobody
I
is
mean-
at this point.
Like,
Not
I mean,
anymore.
obviously, I was drawn to her the whole time because obviously she was my Oshi at the time. Actually, I Oshi hint after watching that concert from Tetsu
To Neru or to Yuipon? I want to know that.
to Sugai-sama.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Sugai-sama.
Sugai-sama.
She was like the polar opposite of Tetsu. You know, Tetsu looked like dead, whereas like Sugai-sama, was jumping around, smiling, having a
Yeah.
great time. I'm like, hey, I like her.
Yeah, it's like Aoshi now.
Do you
Yeah,
think
so then-
that she was just like dead because her body's dead, or she's just dead inside and there's no way like she should just
Probably all the above. I think
All
that's
the
also
above?
it's like that was the
Only
second
above.
day. Yeah, I think that was the second day of the concert at Yokohama that I went to. So she was already, expended a lot of her energy from the previous day.
And the choreography is not getting easier for Keyakizaka. Like the more that I like, Ambivalent is insane. Like the choreography is like crazy. So I don't know. Like Takahiro will definitely kill these girls one day. They're gonna have like
Yeah.
something on stage because like it's
Yeah.
it's very demanding. And I think like especially for Techi because she needs to like she is like the center of all the choreographies, right? So guys, just get another center, please. Just
Yeah.
save my
Please.
Oshi men.
Please.
Just like
my
give-
one
Go
disappointment
ahead.
for that concert though, they didn't do Fukyu Waon.
Oh yeah, they don't
Oh.
do that because that song is cursed for them. Like they are scared. They are scared of Ukyoaon, and it's like a thing in kanji because even Takahiro says like when Sugai-sama did it for the second anniversary, she was like all
Yeah, which
worried
also-
because it's a very important song for kanji and it's a song that has like a lot of history, right? like everybody saw them like falling and doing like dying on stage on national TV in like the show that is more broadcasted in Japan. Like it was insane, right? So they do have like a really weird and Teichi did like before that thing, she was already having a hard time with Kyoaon. She like hurt her wrist during Music Station, and then people started talking about how she was having breathing problems after she finished. Like she was hyperventilating. So this is a very hard song for them. And then Takahiro, knowing that, he said like, Sugai, please don't lose to Fukyoaon because like there's a song right next. I think like I don't remember what was the song right after Fukyoaon during the anniversary. But like she was so stressed out about this song. It's just like a song that they have a hard time performing, and I don't think that Techi can perform it. I don't think she can. I don't think we're gonna see Techi Fukyoan anytime soon. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I want to move on to the handshake event.
Yeah.
I went to, which it's not a whole lot. I mean, it's my first Keyaki handshake event, so I was kind of like wasn't sure exactly how the whole format is. Like I'm used to going to AKB ones and those other ones. It's a very very different like environment and like feel from the AKB ones. Like there's like it feels like there's a lot more people. Like every member's lane is full of members. Where I'm used to AKB one where like there's tons of empty lanes or very few people in those lanes. So that day actually I did see Sugai-sama and Katoshi. And I only had one ticket, so it was a very basic. I couldn't really talk much. It was like, "Hi, I'm Matt. I'm from America. Oh, thank you."
Did you speak English with Sugai-sama? Because she speaks English.
Yes.
Really?
You didn't know?
No.
Matt.
Next time for sure. Next time for sure you have to.
Really? Because I assume I don't watch. I'm like super casual Keyaki fan. I like the music and I like the group, but like I go to concerts. I don't watch any of the TV shows or any of the stuff, so I have very little information. I just like what I see. But my usual gist is like I go in speaking to them in English. I'm like, hi, hello, I'm Matt, in English, and then I speak to them in Japanese because I give them like the double like messes their brain. First English, oh crap, I don't know English. Then I speak to them in Japanese. Oh what? You can speak Japanese?
It's good. It's an icebreaker.
But it was just one ticket, so it was like not really a whole lot to get out. So I was like, I went to the arena tour. It was fun. She said something I didn't quite understand what exactly she said. But she was very appreciative. She's very cute. She's so cute in person.
Yeah. Sugai, I really want to meet Sugai, mostly because Sugai is like a whole new, like she's a very unique character. That's what I'm gonna say about Sugai. She is like super proper, right? Because she's like Sugai-sama, and then she's like, but she is also like so clumsy and like kind of like awkward. Like she's very awkward, and like interactions every time, like even with members, her interactions are always kind of weird, and she always like fumbles her words and things like that. I really like her. I think she's like really good. Like for captain of Kanji Kakizaka, she's perfect because it's a weird group. So yeah.
And then as for Katoshiho,
Katoshi.
I wanted to go see her just because like she likes Star Wars.
Yeah. Kumi also likes Star Wars. Yeah, Kumi.
Yeah.
But I guess
yes.
I was warned that she like kind of has like the way she speaks is very slow and very relaxed, kind of like a droopy dog or an Eeyore kind of style of talking. So like, but I was like, I talked about her, introduced myself, and I'm like, do you like Star Wars, right? She's like, yeah, I love it, love, in English, which made me kind of chuckle, and then she smiled at me.
Oh,
so, that's cute.
Toshi's so cute. It's like hiragana is weird because like you have Toshi that speaks in like 0.5 like speed, like her speed is like really slow, and then you have Kyonko that I don't understand what she's saying. Like 90% of the time she's just like, Kyonko, what the fuck are you saying?
What?
Yeah, like she's really hard to, like her Japanese is hard to understand for me at least. But Katoshi is very easy because she's like very slow. She speaks very slow and I like that.
And that's all I had. But I guess one interesting thing though, they did have like a pickup slot because Zooming was there at that event. So this is for Ambivalent, but I think it was like for the previous single, it was like a makeup handshake slot. She had her own separate lane outside of the handshake area that was just Zooming.
Yeah.
But you had to have like a special like Furikai ticket to do it.
Yeah, she did that because she was graduating, so she like just wanted. She was like, I want to see you guys like before I graduate and stuff like that. Closure. So it's really cute. It's really cute of Zoomin to do that. Yeah. Cool. Should I just talk briefly about Zombie, and then if you want to talk about Hibiki later, Matto, just briefly.
I can just say it real quick. Yeah,
okay.
It's an interesting movie.
Interesting as in
like,
good or bad?
That is like a weird word because it's not like the best word to describe, but I mean, it's interesting. It's like it's not bad, but it's not good. It just makes it like, okay, yeah, it's
Do
interesting.
you watch a lot of Japanese film?
From time to time, yeah. So like I could like get the gist of it, the basic gist of it. So it's all in Japanese, no subtitles or anything. But yeah, it's yeah. I think it's kind of a fun movie because like it's basically Techi's character. It seems like it's just Techi.
It's just
But
Techi.
like
Yeah.
But she's also like has like superpowers where she's like super strong.
Yeah.
It's based off a manga, but I've never read it or.
Yeah.
But it was a fun movie.
Apparently, it's very it's very close to the manga too. I didn't watch because not in Japan, but like, everybody that like the Kea members that watch it, they're all saying like, oh, it's just Techi, like Hibiki's Techi. Yeah. Sugai-sama, I think, watched it like yesterday or so, and she blogged about it. And she's like, yeah, that's Techi right there. So I'm glad like Techi did something that she cares about. That's what I'm happy about.
She does handshakes in that movie, and it's like,
and she hates it.
Like, no. She's like, because she's like handshaking like these like famous authors or whatever that she highly respects.
Oh,
so
okay.
She like, shakes her hand. She's like looking at her hand like shaking. It's kind of funny.
She's the fan.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah. So Sakamichi Zombie Project. We talked about it last time we were on because it was announced that Keyaki members would be joining what was just thought of as Nogizaka's zombie project. And so that announcement last time was actually for the one of two stage play teams. It was Team Red. That included Yamashita Mizuki, Yoda Yuki, Kobayashi Yui, Habu Mizuho, Saito Kyoko, and Kosaka Nao. But since then, we've learned that there's also a second team, Team Blue. And on that team, you have Nogizaka's Umizawa Minami and Kuboshiori. They're both their gen members. Same for Team Red as well. And then on Keyaki side, you have Yukanen as the kanji representatives. And then for Hiragana, you have Kagizaki Memi and Kato Shiho. Yeah, so
it's really the pushed members. I just want to like go back to that. Like push members from Hiragana for sure. Kyonko is super popular. Now is second gen super popular. Toshi center. And Memi dropped a little bit, but like I'm glad to see Memi getting pushed again because.
But she's like a good, well-rounded like ace type member.
Especially like after she did like Remind and did like Madoka, like people kind of really were like impressed with her acting. So she'll probably show up in all the acting stuff. And then on Kanji's side, Pon Habu Pon is already it's pushed. It's pushed. And then Yukanen is just like it's like Sugai-sama is always like on one of the tops. Nen kind of like is underrated, I feel like but I'm glad Nen is getting jobs because Nen is too damn pretty. Akanen is so pretty. She needs like at least a modeling job, but if she doesn't, then give her like a stage play. It's fine. We're happy with it.
I mean, just to talk about the Nogi side of things, like these are all third gen members, right? And they're the particularly pushed members, right? You have Yoda Yuki is kind of like the third gen ace, right? She's the one that they're always pushing. Like originally it was like you have Momoko and you had Yoda, but Yoda's kind of taking the lead from
Yoda,
these days. And then you have like Yamashita Mizuki, who was just the lead in Sailor Moon, which is now you can now watch that because it was televised. And then Umizawa Minami is kind of their new push. And then Kubo Shiori was kind of more pushed like back in the like Nogi Bingo 8 days. But after her hiatus, things kind of fizzled out. But it's cool to see that she's coming back, at least with the stage play. And then like overall, we still don't have an entirely clear picture of what all of Zombie Project is yet. Because they don't tell us things, but when we know, you'll know. So, to close things off, I think
Wait.
we have about
This girl, her PV happens tomorrow. So if you guys want to see
Oh
zoom
my gosh.
in,
Yes.
kind of naked, go do it. And also I figured out that, you know, in the other album that I opened, it was like 2 cards. This one, 2 of the cards are this bullshit thing.
Gosh,
So
really?
it's like really bad, guys. What is
So it's-
this?
Why?
So it's potential. You can potentially get all your cards with 4 members on it.
I don't
Wait, can I
I don't know. Like I don't understand. You want to see what? This is like
I
Kyonko
saw Yuji.
and Zumin.
Yes.
And then here you have Nako Pei-chan and then Pari P, Iguchi Mao.
Why?
And then
Why?
here you have Nibu
Nibu
Konoka, and then
Yeah.
here Ozeki Nijika.
Why? Why, guys?
I don't
need a
understand.
Nijika.
Don't understand.
I'm so upset.
I am kind of mad about this. I'm kind of mad.
I would be too.
Yeah. Just the last 10 minutes here, we're gonna close with some Milkyland stuff. So Matto attended the very first showing of Milky's comeback.
Yay.
Right, she's been gone for 2 years after graduating from NMB and from show titled Yoshimoto, which because she left Yoshimoto is the reason why she had to be gone for so long.
Yep.
Not so much leaving NMB, because we've heard from our source, Stefan, that
Yes.
Rirupon was fine after leaving NMB because she stayed with Yoshimoto.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, Yamada Nana as well, and
Yeah.
pretty much other members now.
but yeah, so Milky's back. She has a bunch of new songs. She just had a new stage, and Matto's gonna take it from here.
Yeah, so I went to the Milkyland concert in Tokyo. This was on September 19th. This is in Zepp Tokyo, which is like a live house, and we got these. These are like from the fan committee. They made these fans, Uchiwa.
Mhm.
So everyone got one, and they had like directions like use a pink pen light during the encore.
Ooh.
I think it's like the instructions. Zepp Tokyo, it's a live house, so it's like your ticket number. That's the actual the number you go in order. So we had really bad tickets. We were like number 2,100 or something. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be in the back. Luckily though, we managed to get like a spot like in the back. There's like kind of like a little like elevated area, and that's just where we stood. So I actually had a pretty decent view. I was behind like some short girls, so I actually had a pretty good shot of the stage. And the concert was very fun. It was very cute. Milky still kind of seems like the same Milky, you know, maybe a bit more like grown up or something, a bit more
Mature.
attachment things.
Yeah.
A little more
Yeah.
mature. Yeah, because during like her little like break, like, she just like kind of like just hung out, like, you know, went to America a couple times, did a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
So
There's like one month period where she was just like in a different place every 3 days.
yeah,
Like on Instagram, it was.
Good
pretty
stuff.
funny. Yeah. She did like all of her songs. So she had like brand new original songs that she that was composed by multiple composers.
There was 2 by Sunku.
Yeah, Sunku did 2 of them. Another guy, Mizuno Yoshiki and Kishida Yuki. So she did those 9 songs, and then she also did like the 3 like kind of like Akimoto era songs. So she did Yasashi Kisu, so her solo song from the Junkin. Zipper, which was very interesting because that was if you guys saw the clips on YouTube.
They brought someone from the audience up, right?
Yep. Yeah, so it's like because Zipper is a 3-person song. And part of the song, there's a part where like they unzip each other and then strip into like lingerie. But because it's just her, she and like her backup dancers, they like pulled someone out of the stage to come up onto the stage and like sat him down on the couch. And then when we got to the part, they directed him to unzip her back zipper, and then she stripped. So.
I like how I saw that video, and I like how fast the back dancers were like, "Stop touching her!
Yeah.
Like, don't just stop
Yeah,
now!
like,
Just
this,
this, just a zipper.
Don't just
Yeah,
touch that.
oh.
Yeah.
You
I'm
never
watching
know,
you.
you're never gonna know who like the random audience member is gonna be, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
the
it
guy
happened
seemed
all the
like,
time, too.
yeah, he seemed
Yeah.
like kind of like, oh boy, you know. I don't think he was
Yeah.
going to do anything, but like it was just.
He seemed
funny
like
to
kind of
watch.
chill, like
Yeah.
at my show, it was a different guy. So and he looked kind of like
yeah.
really nervous and like kind of awkward, like just like
Yeah.
like I guess he didn't know what was supposed to be happening or whatever.
Yeah.
And then actually after like that part, you know, after the song finishes, then they pull him back off stage, like
Mhm.
backstage.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what happened after that. If they put him back in the stage, put him back into like the actual
Yeah,
audience, or he just hung out there
Probably.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Which on one hand it kind of sucks though, because he was in the front. Now he's gonna be in the very back or off to the side.
Oh yeah. But imagine being that guy, right?
Yeah.
Like you're just there enjoying a show, and then suddenly you got to take off someone's dress.
It's a dream.
I don't know if I would be okay with that.
Yeah. And like we're just curious because it's like the first day because the guy's so awkward. We're not sure if it was like a staged actor or something, you know, because they would do that because at least then you know, hey,
it can be
it's gonna be
you.
Yeah.
It can be you. Come to my concert. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was everything. And then the other song she did was Water Key, you know, her other famous song. Yeah, so all the songs. The Tokyo concert, it was very like kind of like sedated, like with the crowd. Like I think because it's the first performance, first time, they didn't know
any of
like,
the new
the
songs
calls or the chants or anything. Yeah, so it was like kind of like low energy until they started doing like the songs they do know, like Water Key and Zipper. Whereas I think if you watch like the video of the Osaka concert, which is on YouTube, you know, you hear the crowd's a lot more into it. So
also it's like the Osaka crowd, right?
Yeah.
Like,
so they're probably more into it.
Yeah.
But I think there are people who went to both shows, so they could like told. Because I think that's what I heard. Like with the second performance of Zipper, like I guess people were fighting over the spot where the guy was getting pulled out. So, of course.
That's crazy, dude.
Wow.
I find it interesting, like that she's saying 48 songs, right? Like, because I don't know how licensing works in Japan. Because like if you're a professional in like America, right, and you want to cover a song, usually that's something you have to tell the venue because the venue is the one who's liable.
I see. Like I've seen like so I was done like Sayaka's solo lives, and she's also done like Dreams Come True covers at one of her concerts. So which is also another artist. So I'm guessing it might be somewhere they have to get like some kind of licensing rights or whatever. Yeah. I guess what's interesting about the Milky concert is there's like a bunch of girl fans. Like it was like high. The population proportion was definitely skewed more towards girls. I think probably closer to maybe 60-40 girl to guy ratio.
Wow.
And then what is it usually at like an NMB show?
Well, actually, recently NMB has been more catered to NMBs because they have like to females because they have like Quintet, you know, the Yoshida Akari YouTube channel. So they actually have like a whole dedicated girl section for tickets. Like you can apply for the girl section.
Nice.
And only NMB does that. Like none of the other groups do that. So there's, I guess, like it's still though mostly dudes, but at least there's a lot more girls at least in NMB.
Yeah, Sakamichi has girls areas too. So yeah.
Which also I say, even at the Keyaki handshake event, there's a lot more girls there.
Oh yeah, Keyaki is super popular apparently with girls, and Nogi apparently it is too. Because I talked to some friends that just came back from Japan, and they're like, the girl area was packed, right? So that's kind of
fun. Especially when Nogi has so many modeling jobs, right? Like that's like a good way. That's a good in to get female fans.
Yeah, she's definitely like a fashion icon, so that's why she definitely has like a huge girl fan base.
That
and then there's also all the Saya Milky shippers, you know that.
Yeah.
Which I guess there was like a kind of a story with the Osaka on the day of the Osaka concert because I guess Sayaka saw Milky on the same Shinkansen platform going from Tokyo to Osaka.
Yeah, I heard about that.
She tweeted about that, and then I guess everyone it just blew up on Twitter.
It's like,
you're like,
I was like, Sayaka was like, I was about to get on the train and someone called my name and I thought it was a fan, but I turned around and it was Milky.
Yeah. And then it was But it turned out she didn't go to Milky's concert, so it wasn't meant to be.
A lot of like other people did though, like Zumi.
Zumin
Yuiyui,
went,
she
yeah.
went to.
Oh, really?
Okay, right.
Huh.
Zumin went.
Yeah, and also a bunch of like AKB and NMB members, graduated members
Yeah,
as well
yeah.
and stuff.
That's
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think this is a good place to wrap things up.
Yeah, I didn't
Matt has
go
got
in.
to get to his
Yeah, he has to
his
go.
NMB concert.
Yep.
Yeah. So just to wrap things up, I mean, I guess does anyone have anything they want to tag here at the end? Matto, was there anything you wanted to like shill or plug? Anything of yours?
Yeah, check out the NMB Takoyaki Party. It's NMB. It's a monthly
Yeah.
NMB podcast we do. We're gonna have a couple specials during this month
Sayaka
because we
stuff,
have
yeah.
Sayaka's graduation concert. We also have a couple like a concert I'm going to today plus the other concert. It's gonna be a pretty busy month. And then also we kind of had weird scheduling, but with the Non-Moon World 20-7 podcast, so it's like every 2 weeks. I think we're gonna have another one this weekend, next weekend or something. So be on the lookout for that.
Awesome.
Nice. Maris, you got anything?
No, just thank you, Matt, again for coming over, and yeah, let me know if you go to more chaos stuff because I want to know. Oh.
Please let her know.
Also, I'm going to Japan next year for sure, so you
Try
show
to plan
me.
a trip around handshake events.
Yeah,
and concerts.
you show me the way, man. You show me the way.
Sure. Yeah.
Mina.
Nothing much. If you're watching this and you're a fan of Izone, whatever it's called.
Izone?
Yeah. They're gonna do a lot of stuff, so just watch out for Korean pictures. Like,
Okay.
I'm like dying. But yeah, that's it. That's all.
Okay. All right.
I don't even know what I said.
I have some things. I first I want to say, Mina, I noticed your new camera. So
Yes. Oh yes, I got
very
it.
nice.
Because my laptop camera is shit, so I got it.
Thank you, Mina.
Yeah.
I look better now, so I don't look like shit.
And then also we have planned for next week on Thursday at our regular time. Time Bomb Nick will be coming on
Yes.
the Oshi Moshi Idol podcast. Nick is a gaming in Japan. He knows a lot of stuff. He does a show with Nogizaka. Yesterday, they completed the second episode of their variety show with Necronom Idol. That was a lot of fun. I was a mod for them in chat. Yeah. So he'll be coming on next week, and
It's gonna be a long show because he talks a lot and he has a lot of interesting stuff to say. So just wait, just wait.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining the stream. It was a lot of fun, Matto, having you on.
Yes.
As always, he came to us with some good stories and some nice insights. We appreciate your expertise on things that we don't always have access to or knowledge of.
Always have to be on.
Yeah. So I think that's all for today. If you like what you saw, you can follow us on Twitch. You can follow us on Twitter at Oshi Moshi Cast. And then we're also on YouTube. That's where all our VODs go. You can also follow us all individually on Twitter. I'm at Wii Bookstore. There's at Marasenpai46. Mina is at MyUI24, and Matto's at Matto Dio. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream and who was with us live. Bye.
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 Peace.